Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel, and my fellow XRP community members, I have a question for you. Are your Spark tokens, which by the way you're allowed to get for free, quite literally free if you're an XRP holder, are your Spark tokens going to be worth a fortune in December? Well, there was an interesting thread all up on the Twitters that I participated in that I wanted to share with you on the very topic of what is the price of Spark actually going to be? What's it going to look like? How is that even decided what it's going to look like just when you're coming right out the gate? And this all amidst, you can see the headline of the piece on your screen here, XRP whales claiming tokens like crazy. Here's the headline. Spark airdrop by XRP fork Flare network gains steam. New partners announced. XRP whales claim tokens, which I've been talking about as of late here. And to me, so it's like you get to decide whether or not you want to participate in this. And if you do choose to claim your Spark tokens, I do want to state, please be careful. There's going to be scams out there. I'm very confident of that. To be clear, if you choose to claim your Spark tokens, you will never have to type in your XRP private key anywhere. You will never have to speak it to anybody. Do not give it away. You will lose all of your XRP in that account. Do not type it in anywhere. Do not give it to anyone. You do not have to do that to claim your free Spark tokens. I just want to be super clear here. But that being said, I certainly plan on claiming mine. And it's free. Don't cost nothing, son. The only people that are getting them are XRP holders. If anybody else wants them, then maybe they'll be lucky enough to be gifted by a friend. Other than that, you're going to have to buy them from somebody. And again, it's only XRP holders that are going to have them from the get-go. So once they ultimately have an open market value, which I suspect will be the case, what do you think might happen when speculators get down to speculating? Could be freaking crazy. So I'm happy that I'm still accumulating XRP because I know with every XRP I get a Spark token, which today is worth $0. It's not even worth a penny today. It's worth nothing. But in the future, let's find out together. All right, before we go any further, if you would please delicately tap that like button, I would definitely appreciate the support. And if you are a fan of claiming your free Spark tokens as a member of the XRP community, go ahead and subscribe to the Moon Lambo channel. Take that free money. I mean, I'm going to anyway. You decide for you if you want to or not, but I'm going for it. All right, here's a tweet that I came across. I wasn't tagged in this, but I liked it. When I came across it, I thought it was interesting, so I responded and went from there. So I'm appreciative that this topic was brought up by Saul Goodman here, all up on the Twitters here. And so we had a little bit of a back and forth, and it's kind of thought-provoking, so I wanted to share it with you. So Saul Goodman wrote the following. Excuse me. Can all of us in the XRP community make a pact not to dump all our Spark right when it gets listed? That way, maybe we could avoid an imminent, brutal, multi-year downtrend with another beloved coin, just saying. And as soon as I read that, I was like, okay, interesting topic of conversation, but I do not share your fear. I don't think that's how it works, because I think the market's going to decide. And so I responded with just one sentence and wrote, if there is enough demand, the price could go up regardless. And that's true. Now, I think people are purely speculating. Like, that's pretty much almost entirely, right? Almost 100% of this is pure crazy speculation. People emotionally buying and selling. It's going to create a lot of volatility, I suspect. And if there are enough people that are willing to purchase the damn thing, then, price can go up. And if not enough people are, then if there's not enough demand for it, then the price will go down. And it's pretty much that simple, though. But it just depends. Like, I think I will not be surprised if when word gets out about this and it starts getting listed on cryptocurrency exchanges, those that are not in the cryptocurrency or in the XRP community and don't hold XRP at all, they see a new crypto that's now suddenly being traded on their exchange of choice. I've seen what happens, guys. Like, it's a feeding frenzy. Like, that's absolutely. So I'm not promising anything in terms of price action, this or that, and I don't make price predictions. To be clear, I don't even have a financial background, so I'm not offering financial advice. Don't buy or sell because of me. I'm just sharing with you that I have seen firsthand when. I'm not kidding. Like, I literally back Binance. But I'm not talking Binance US. I'm talking Binance before American citizens were no longer allowed to use it. I was on Binance. I saw what happened the moment coins got listed. It was absolutely freaking insane. I should make a separate video just on that sometime. You would find it interesting. It's freaking crazy. Freaking nuts. the way people behave, the huge swings in what people were buying, what they were paying with, what people were trying to sell their coins for. It was all over the place, and I saw some ridiculous orders get filled, like ridiculous orders. And it's because the market at that point, when you're talking about when it launches, it's still just trying to figure it out. It's like, well, here, let me read a little bit further and I'll talk more about it. But Saul Goodman responded to what I wrote, which again was simply, if there's enough demand, the price could go up regardless, right? So even if all of us want to sell, if there are enough people out there, like what if there are twice as many people that want to buy as there are XRP community members that choose to sell? Well, what do you think is going to happen, right? So Saul Goodman responded, I hope it goes up, of course. But not many outside of XRP holders know about Spark. We need to have significant buying pressure from XRP holders, but my assumption is that most will be inclined to sell free money rather than buy more of it. Yeah, and so I disagree. I do have a different viewpoint there. I don't think that you need... excuse me, I don't know where... I think I had some COVID again. I don't think it's the case that you need to... Whoa. So sorry, guys. I'm going to take a sip of water here. I do these videos in one take, though, so I apologize. That's just going to be in there. But anyway, as far as like where the demand's coming from, I don't believe it's the case that it's going to be coming from XRP holders. In fact, probably not many at all. And so here's what I responded. I don't pretend to know what'll happen, but over the last 3 years, I've seen umpteen million coins launch starting with a market price of 0, then go parabolic. Many in crypto are here to speculate on coins they know nothing about. The fact something is new gets attention. Right. And so almost nobody's going to know about Spark. And then what'll happen is it's going to get listed on a cryptocurrency exchange. So at some point, there will be the first exchange ever to have it. And then from there, even the people that don't know it, the user base will be like, what is this? I'm getting alerts about a new coin being traded. It's free marketing. This is I'm telling you guys, this is why I need to tell my Binance story. I've never talked about it on this channel, but I have a really interesting Binance story, just in seeing and interacting with the feeding frenzy back in, and this would have been late 2017 or also early 2018, I suppose. Maybe as late as like March or April. I'll have to go back and think about it and look up transactions and stuff. But yeah, I'm telling you, like, these things get promoted by the exchanges. And then, so it's going to be promoted to all these people that weren't XRP holders in the first place, but now they have an opportunity to buy it from XRP holders. That's what's going to happen. I suspect, anyway. And so Saul Goodman responded and wrote, a good example has to do with H-bar. Although Hedera thought they priced it conservatively, it was too high and crashed in dismal performance since then, causing frustration in that community. I hope Spark is priced so low that XRP holders forget about it until big new money arrives. And so Galvatron responded with exactly what I was thinking. So I'll just read his comment. Galvatron, XRP community member, wrote, I believe the price will be set by the traders and their pre-listing trading book entries, not by Flare or an exchange. Yeah, so there's certainly no indication that Flare is going to do that. In fact, they've publicly stated that they will never talk about, I think the word they used is value when they meant price. I don't think they use the word price, but they said they're never going to talk about the value of Spark tokens. They said they cannot and will not ever do that. So they're already out. So then you're talking about if it's going to be traded on exchanges, and mind you, if it's never traded on exchange, it's always going to be worth $0, right? So if it's going to be traded on exchanges, two things could happen. Either it's what Galvatron cited, which is people, before it's tradable, they can pre-list, get the trading book going, get the entries in there, and there's going to be probably, since the market doesn't know what it's worth, because humans haven't decided what they're willing to buy and sell it for, they're going to get probably, I would guess, a crazy range of buys and sells, or at least what people are trying to sell it for. I think that you're going to have all sorts of weird listings that you'll be able to take a look at. And it's going to be either that or an exchange on their own could try to set a price, but what are you going to do? Are you going to get all the exchanges the world over that are also offering Spark to get on board? Because if not, that's kind of ridiculous. And I think that the market would quickly react, because then you're just talking about a market order, but then the humans buying and selling their own, they're gonna change that, and then the market order would just follow anyway, right? So I don't see that that's something that would matter. I think, and that's on top of that, it'd probably just create arbitrage opportunities. Now, really, when you get a new coin like this, I will say also, and this is where I'm going to have to talk about this some other time, but listing new coins, it can create ridiculous arbitrage opportunities, like massive. And so it could happen with this. It's just people trying to make a quick buck, and it's kind of immoral, and like the way it appears to me. I'll have to talk about it in some video. I don't want this one to go on too long. It actually is so genuinely interesting, especially because I already saw humans behave with this stuff. I've got stories, and now there's an opportunity where us as XRP holders are going to be the ones with all this stuff. And I'm willing to bet there are going to be arbitrage opportunities, which, by the way, I'm sure that in case any of you don't know, it's just when you're talking about cryptocurrencies being sold on an open market, you know, there's individual little ecosystems, like whatever people are buying and selling it for on, you know, whether it's Binance.us versus pick your other cryptocurrency exchange. Well, there are different buyers and sellers on each. So you actually have slightly different market rates, but there are enough people that are always checking what's the rate on this exchange, what's the rate on this exchange. And if it gets too far out of whack, people will take advantage of that. And that would be where arbitrage comes in, where somebody comes in, they're like, holy hell. So I can sell it, or I can buy at this exchange, move it over immediately to a different exchange, and then sell it at a greater price because that exchange happens to, at the moment, be willing to pay more with that little ecosystem. And so that's what we're talking about here. And typically when coins get launched, you see those types of opportunities. And so I will not be surprised in the least if some nonsense goes down with Spark Token, which is not Flare's fault. It's just humans behaving like humans, the frenzy around it. And hey, just like let speculators do what they do. I'm just calling it like I see it here. All right, shout out to XRP Crypto Wolf, who did send this piece. I'm just going to briefly mention this here now. Spark airdrop by XRP fork Flare Network gains steam. New partners announced. XRP whales claim tokens. Flare Networks, the blockchain software team tasked with the organization of the upcoming XRP utility fork, has shared the latest details on its progress. Independent XRP ledger explorers show that the response of the XRP community to the December airdrop is becoming more and more impressive. Launched in 2018 as a micro-investing platform, Cred, LBA, a crypto lender, now delivers a wide range of services in the sphere of cryptocurrencies lending and borrowing instruments. It supports 29 assets, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP for storage, exchange, and passive income programs. Now all XRP holders onboarded by Cred can take part in the upcoming Spark Token airdrop initiated by Flare Networks. The announcement about the partnership was made in a recent tweet by Flare. So there you go, another way to get your Spark tokens. I'm still not willing to move my XRP to exchanges for the sake of this. My XRP is staying put, and I use a Ledger Nano S, and that's just how that's going down. In fact, I would go so far to say as if I had to have my XRP on exchange to get the Spark tokens, I would pass on taking the Spark tokens. I would absolutely pass. I'd be like, hell no. But since I don't have to do that, I'm not worried about it. But anyway, I would love to hear where you guys think this is going. I don't know what the price of Spark Token is going to be, but I'm excited to see because although there hasn't been an announcement of it being traded in the future at all, how could that not happen? We're trading stupid DeFi coins called Sushi and Yearn and Sushi. Like, oh god, 2020 is the stupidest year on the planet. What a dumpster fire of a year, man. I mean, no damn sense to a moon Lambo. All right, but I would love to hear what you guys, where you guys think this is going to go. I mean, hell, what if my gosh, there's like half as many Spark tokens as there are XRP. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm just saying, what if it ends up being anywhere near what XRP is worth? Or what if it ends up being worth more? I don't know where it's going to go. It's interesting. I'm glad that I'm going to get to live through this and see what happens because it's going to be a hell of a roller coaster ride. And I'm getting it for that price of free, just like you are if you choose to claim it. All right, that's it for this video. I got to wrap it up. I am not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.